Hello and welcome to Financial Conversations with Brian. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the ways that you think of with frugality and how my mind is always working to basically, put my microphone up here, to get my expenses as low as possible, but also how I can use cash flow to get passive income to cover that expense without me having to work for it. And today I want to talk about some dividends and some phone services. I currently have Mint Mobile, and I have the $15 a month plan. It's like 5 gigs and unlimited talk and unlimited text. Let me show you what I found. They're finally getting some competition. This company called Tello, and let me see if I can reduce this. Okay, they've got lots of different plans, but I just want to show kind of the extreme cheap side and the extreme unlimited plans. So on the cheaper end, they have a 1 gigabyte, 100 minutes, and free text. And I believe that it said that they use the T-Mobile network, which is the same network that Mint Mobile uses. But you can see here it's $6 a month for this cheap plan. Okay, if somebody, you can still have Wi-Fi to if you didn't want to use your 1 gigabyte. But you can see here as you scroll up through the amount of gigabytes, the prices change. You can go in here and find a plan that fits you. The one that's similar to the one I've got with Mint is this $14 a month, which I'm paying $15, so it's only $1 less. But if you go with the unlimited, let's go to the extreme other end. Unlimited data, unlimited minutes, and free text, $25 a month. Not a bad deal. I think Mint's is $30 a month for that same plan design. So what I did, and you guys may like this, you may not, I found a dividend paying ETF called Misty. The ticker symbol is MSTY, and these are the dividends that is paid out since April of 2024. You can see some of these, it's a monthly dividend, as you can see here. The highest one was $4.42 back in November, and the lowest one was $1.85 in September. Okay, now I'm not going to get into what this ETF is all about. There's plenty of other videos on YouTube. You can just type in MSTY and you'll see hundreds of videos about this dividend paying ETF. It's called Yield Max MSTR Option Income Strategy ETF. Misty is the ticker symbol. Okay, its current share price is $26.85 a share. And let me pull something up here on the screen. I want to show you what I made out here. You might find this interesting. Okay, here's the old whiteboard again. I hope you guys can see that. Okay, what I just repeated in the video is the same thing. The cheapest plan, one of the cheapest, I think they had a fund with no talk, but $6 a month on the cheap end, and the unlimited is $25 a month. Now the Misty ETF is $26.85 a share. I took that chart that I showed you a minute ago with the dividends. The average dividend was $3 a month, okay? And the lowest dividend was $1.85. And again, some of them are 4 something a month dividend, and they varied. But what I did was I broke down this for you guys. And this is how much you would basically have to invest to cover that cost of the phone service. With the cheap plan, the $6 plan, on the low end, and that's figuring at the very worst dividend, $1.85 per month, you would need 3.24 shares at $26.85 a share to cover that $6 expense, and that's on the low end. And 3.24 shares would cost you $87.08. So that would be the cost of 3 shares on the lowest dividend to cover the cheap plan. And if it paid its average of 3, you'd only need 2 shares, because the average dividend was $3. The cost of the plan was 6, so you'd need 2 shares at $26.85, and that share price will go up and down, so this math would change every day. But on that one, if it paid its average, you'd only need to invest $53.70 to cover that cheap plan. Now, on the unlimited plan, if it pays its low of $1.85 a share, you would need 13.51 shares at $26.85. That total investment would be $362.74 to cover the unlimited plan. And if it pays its average dividend of $3, you need 8.33 shares at $26.85, and that total cost would be $223.66 to buy those shares to cover the unlimited plan. And like I said, this is just for entertainment purposes. I'm not a financial advisor. I do financial coaching, but I'm not a financial advisor, or I don't completely analyze every single dividend investment. But I do currently own some shares of Misty. Actually, I own about 150 shares at this time. But this is the way the mind thinks. How can you buy an asset that throws off the cash flow to pay for your expenses? And the reason I chose this little cheap cell phone bill is because I wanted to show you how you just start with a very low bill, and you try to reverse engineer it to find out a way to cover it. Once you do that, you move on to another expense. Find another bill that's low. Just like, figuring out the water bill and using the credit card churning and bank account bonuses to cover your water bill for a year. You just find out little ways, you chip away, you find a way to get each expense covered by passive income, whether it be real estate or whatever, to set yourself free. And I think that'll be all for this dividend video. Like I said, I'm not telling anybody to go out and buy Misty. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just trying to show you that it's possible. And, you could find maybe a less risky ETF or a dividend paying stock, a dividend aristocrat, they call them. Some of these stocks, they pay consistently increasing dividends every single year, and their share prices are more stable. But anyway, it's just to get your mind thinking. It's just a creative video, just to try to get your mind thinking in that direction of how you can cover some expenses with passive income. That'll be it for today. You guys have a blessed one. Bye-bye.